Hi, I'm Philippa Young and I'm the lead radiologist at the Cardiff and Vale Breast Centre here in Llandoch. And I'm just going to show and tell you a little bit about how your support really helps us to provide the best service to our patients. Our centre opened in 2010. We actually received our first patients through the door in October 2010, and that's actually Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so that was very appropriate. This centre provides dedicated space to see all the patients that have any kind of breast problem. And it provides us with a space where all the different staff groups are based together, which means we can interact and provide a totally integrated service for the patients. And this is definitely the best way for the patients to be seen. We're lucky enough to have had the agreement of Julian McDonald, the famous fashion designer, to be our patron for the centre, and he's provided tremendous support and publicity for us to help with our fundraising. We had a great fun day for our official opening day in March 2011 when Julian came and unveiled our commemorative plaque. So every week is very busy at the breast centre. We see probably between 80 and 90 new patient referrals each week. But then alongside this, we see about 60 patients for their imaging appointments for follow-up once they've successfully completed their breast cancer treatment, and we carry on seeing them for 10 years after they've completed treatment. We also see patients who are coming back for specialist biopsy procedures. And also patients come to see the breast care nurses. They might be coming to get new underwear fitting or swimwear fitting and prostheses, or they might be coming for some of the more specialised procedures that the nurses are now doing, including such things as nipple tattooing on the reconstructions. So there's a huge variety of things that we see the patients for, and they also come to the centre for extra things such as complementary therapy sessions, which they're finding incredibly helpful. The charity fundraising has really been so successful, and so 2 years ago we managed to complete the additional extension to our first floor of the breast centre, and that's given us more space for training and teaching to make sure that everybody remains up to date with best practice, and it also gives us more space to enable us to provide that enhanced service, those additional things that you don't normally get on the NHS. So such as complementary therapy sessions, which because of the charity funds we can provide to the patients free of charge, and also fitness and well-being sessions, because that's so important in order to help people through the time of their treatment, but to keep them fit and healthy for the long term as well. We've done fun runs, and some of the staff have been involved in that as well. Myself and the lead surgeon, Mr. Goyle, managed to get round the 10-kilometre Cardiff run a few years ago, but we've also had more ambitious runs done, so people have completed both half marathons and marathons, both in Cardiff and elsewhere, to raise funds for the breast centre. We've had a very big charity horse ride event a few years ago. We also have our annual gala night, Pink Ball, at City Hall, which is a very good evening and raises a lot of money for the charity. We've had ladies' nights out. We've got a very popular event which happens in March each year, which is our Strictly Top Dancer event, and that causes much hilarity, but shows again how supportive people are, because it takes a lot of their time to prepare and practice for the Strictly Top Dancer event, and yet we have people who are volunteering before even 1 year is finished to do it for us the next year, so we have tremendous fun. So some additional events that are ongoing as well is Matalan is supporting us at several of their stores in South Wales with collecting tins for us, as are Marks and Spencer's at Culverhouse Cross. And all of this support, we're so appreciative of the money that's raised for us, because it really does help us to keep promoting our service and giving our patients the best that we possibly can provide. So the charity has been incredibly successful to date, and over the last 4 years we've raised in excess of £250,000, so we're so appreciative of that. But please don't stop there, we need that continued support. We are always looking for additional ways that we can enhance what we provide for the patients, and the charity fundraising really does help us to provide that. We realise from the feedback that, for example, the complementary therapy sessions, which we cover the cost of the patients through the charity funds, these sessions are very well received by the patients and are a major help when they're going through a difficult time at diagnosis and treatment. We want to continue that, and we want to extend that so we can offer it to even more patients. The breast care nurses, we have a tremendous group of breast care nurses here. They're so supportive of our patients. They're there for them all the way through their treatment, but they're there for them after that as well. Whenever the patients need, they're on the end of the phone. The charity funds are enabling us to increase the hours of the breast care nurses so that the patients have more access to support all the way through. It's also enabling us to keep up to date with the newest technology and making sure that our staff are up to date with these techniques. So we're able to support sending staff on additional training courses, and we're now being able to provide procedures in the breast centre at Llandoch for patients right across South Wales and Mid Wales, procedures they wouldn't be able to have done elsewhere. So the fundraising really does need to continue, and we really would like to count on everybody's continued support and say thank you very much in advance for that support.
It's great to have a state-of-the-art meeting and training room facility. My name is Linda Coles. I was diagnosed on the 12th of June 2014. At the first appointment, all the necessary procedures are actually carried out in a clinic. This is all done during this one visit, rather than having them spread out over various appointments, example, examination, mammogram, ultrasound, biopsy. The clinic is very well run. The staff are excellent and are very compassionate and caring, considering how busy they are. I am well impressed with all the care that I have received. I'm still in the care of the clinic at the moment, and I am very, very pleased with it.